What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Thursday video. I'm glad that you're here. So, the Pro Tour was about 2 weeks ago, and the next Pro Tour is in about 2 to 3 months. But something that Wizards did today regarding the Pro Tour is that they invited famous Hearthstone player and streamer Amaz, A-M-A-Z, I'm pronouncing that correctly, to the next Pro Tour, to Pro Tour Hour of Devastation. Now, a lot of Pro Tours were up in arms about this. A lot of PPTQ grinders and stuff were up in arms about it. But everyone on the media side, including me, thinks this is a great thing. So I'm going to kind of explain where I'm coming from. I'm going to try to explain where the other side is coming from. And I'm going to try to meet in the middle a little bit. So a little bit of background. The Pro Tour used to do specialty invites, and in fact, like the way that Eric Froelich got back on the Pro Tour and David Williams got on the Pro Tour was mostly through these special invites. They were famous poker players, right? The last one was Day 9. Sean, he got invited to a Pro Tour. He's famous from StarCraft and YouTube fame. So they have done this before, and as far as I know, even though that was when I was just getting into Magic, this wasn't a huge deal. Now, because of that, I don't understand why this would be one. A-M-A-Z, Amaz, as he is called, I assume, or Amaz or something. Sorry, I'm not pronouncing it perfectly, but he actually has, he just showed, a 1947 limited rating in draft. For instance, Martin User just said, 1950 isn't an easy number to get on Magic Online. Did you win a 15-round event or just 3-0 every draft? And that's really the key. I mean, that is not an easy rating to achieve. It's very, very difficult. Less than 1% of people that have ever played Magic Online have achieved a rating that great. So let's not start saying he's like a bad player, he doesn't deserve it. He's obviously a great player, and he's great at games like this, and he's going to learn very, very quickly. So all that is 100% known, right? We know he's going to learn quickly. We know he's going to be able to compete probably at a much higher level than a lot of these PTQ grinders, right? The person that like wins your RPTQ or top 8's a GP is probably not as good as this guy. Let's be honest. So he, quote unquote, deserves it even though he's never played in a GP or a PPTQ. That being said, this is fantastic for Magic. It doesn't make the Pro Tour any less fun. Like, it doesn't mean that it doesn't like do anything. So what if you didn't grind a PPTQ to get there? This is great for Magic. This is great for you as a PPTQ grinder, right? If people like him are playing Magic and they're exposing it to Hearthstone, we're going to get more players into the pool, which is hopefully going to bring in more prize money, more sponsorships, more companies getting into Magic, things like that. That's all good for you as a player. Like, your PPTQs and RPTQs and GPs didn't go away. Your chances to qualify did not go away. Your spots did not get taken up by this guy. So what if he jumped the line? It's not like Mark Rosewater's brother got an invite because he was Mark Rosewater's brother, right? A world-famous Hearthstone streamer with over 20K concurrent viewers at times got the invite. I think that's something we can manage. I don't think it's a big deal. In fact, I mean, how is this not anything but upside? I mean, if Amaz knows, if Amaz gets, so Amaz got the special invite. Even if he doesn't do well, if this means that other Hearthstone streamers and poker streamers and maybe League of Legends, Eternal Card Game, other card games like this, so this means that other card game personalities can get special invites. Isn't that just really good for the growth of Magic and the growth of the game? Everyone is always so concerned about Magic dying, but one of the ways we ensure it dies is if we never innovate, never do anything new, and shun newcomers. So my stance is a little hard here. Now, the other side has a different perspective. Their perspective is, we worked really hard. Some of us are not on the Pro Tour. Some of us have only been to one Pro Tour. Some of us are spending thousands and thousands of dollars a year chasing GPs, chasing PPTQs, chasing RPTQs just to try to get on the scene, on the train. So how is it fair for someone to jump the line? Well, I'm going to tell you. It's not that fair. Right? It's not that fair that you have to grind PPTQs and RPTQs and you're not a famous Hearthstone streamer. That being said, it doesn't have to be fair to be an overall net plus, right? It just doesn't have to be. And that's just it, right? Like, so what if it's a little unfair to you that he gets to jump the line? It's not like there's one less spot, right? It's not like your RPTQ is going to give 4 invites and then now give out 3 because of him. You have the same opportunity to get on the Pro Tour that you did before. So it really doesn't affect you that much. All that happened is that our game hopefully got a larger audience. Our game hopefully looks a little better. Maybe this will inspire Wizards of the Coast to create a better online product, right? Because these Hearthstone people that are going to come over, like his 136,000 Twitter followers, that look at Magic, they're not going to be happy with the current digital product. So either the game's going to have to hook them or Wizards are going to have to make a new product. So there are a lot of things that are surrounding this that I think are just net positives. And while I understand, I think the viewpoint of people saying, oh, this is unfair, like, why they shouldn't give out any special invites, you have to earn it, is just completely, it's just very self-absorbed. I know I'm going to get some hate in the comments for this, but I just, like, most of the pro players on Twitter, all of the Magic the Gathering commentators and broadcasters are all saying it's good. It's really the, like, PPTQ grinders and the Magic average Joes that are complaining about this the most, and I think it's those people that this benefits the most, to be honest. I mean, more local game stores, a better online product, more players. That's good for everyone at the bottom and the top, but it's also really good for the people just playing at LGS FNMs that are going to be more popular, playing at pre-releases that are going to be more popular. I'm not saying that this is going to have a tangible impact, but this type of marketing promotion definitely could. So anyways, thank you everybody so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I know I took kind of a hard stance in this video, but I had to kind of explain how I felt and where I was coming from and what I think people are kind of getting right and wrong about this. If you disagree with me, that's totally okay, right? Much love. Like, it's all love. We can have a discussion in the comment section down below without things getting nasty for sure. So let me know down there. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I'll see you next Wednesday.